Hey guys, welcome back, and to all you PC experts out there, I'm ready to be taught a new lesson. This is the ROG 4. This is a CPU cooler. So I got so much stick and abuse off all these PC experts when I was installing the i9-10900 and the ROG Maximus, the ASUS ROG Maximus motherboard. There's so many comments about,
I can't believe you installed a stock cooler, you've got the RAM in the wrong slots.
I wouldn't say I'm an expert. My old profession was, I worked in IT for 9 years. 7 years of that was IT support, building PCs, fault finding and stuff like that. The last couple of years was in IT security as well. I'm not a major expert in building PCs, but I do know a fair bit. What a lot of people may have noticed or missed is that the 10900 was not the K version. So it's locked. I can't overclock it. So I don't need like a real high-end or water cooling sort of feature for, to keep the CPU cool. But I have now decided to put one on anyway. And while I'm there, I'll also swap out the RAM as well, because how I set it up, it worked. It was absolutely fine. CPU was being cooled. No crashes or instability at all. Run absolutely smooth. RAM was fine. It's been running absolutely fine. So yes, there's these people who are proper nerds and they want to push their CPUs up to 6 gigahertz clock speed, 5,000 clock speed on RAM or whatever. I've built a PC with decent enough specs for editing and 4K editing, a bit of gaming here and there. I'm not an overclocker. I don't claim to know how to overclock either. I know a lot of it can be automated now within the motherboards and stuff like that. But I just wanted to build a PC that worked for me. And yes, a few of these PC experts came out of the wood, didn't they? Oh my God, why are you using a stock cooler? Everyone knows you can't use a stock cooler. Yeah, but it works. It still works, doesn't it? Well, yeah, I suppose. Well, that's it then. The CPU I was using was the 10900, not the 10900K. So it's not unlocked for overclocking. So that's another thing you missed out there. I didn't read the title properly. I thought it was the K version. Yeah, so it works. My PC works absolutely fine. Stock cooler or no stock cooler. And then there was the RAM.
You installed the RAM in the wrong slots. Should be A2 and B2 to make use of the dual memory mode. You used A1 and B1.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I understand that, but it works. My PC works. It's been stable, absolutely fine.
Yeah, it'll still work. Yeah, you just won't have dual memory mode. Yeah.
So, I appreciate your input and everything, and I'm going to change that now. For all you geeks and stuff out there, I'm going to put right what you said was wrong. So I'm going to put this third-party cooler in there, the ROG 4. Be quiet as well. That's important to me. I like to have a nice quiet fan on the CPU. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and install this. Some really good reviews online I've seen of this. That's one of the reasons I've bought this version. There is a pro version as well. And you get this. Apparently this is supposed to be really good. No, it's only a screwdriver. But yeah, a be quiet screwdriver. I know I'm blabbing on a little bit, but oh my God, here she is. This is my beauty. Let's see if I can tilt you forward a little bit like that. It might look a little bit warped because I'm using this ultra wide angled lens, but this beauty has been with me for 10 years. It's Antec D something, I can't remember the exact name, but I will include a link in the description below. It's an old case. One of the main selling points was this bay here. It's an SSD bay. So I suppose any hard drive under 7mm thick will pop in here and here, but it was specifically marketed as an SSD bay. I used to whack my SSD drive in there and I was happy. These open up, a bit dusty yet, and someone's going to say, you can't seriously put that new gear in there in a dusty PC, you didn't clear it out. No, I bloody didn't. 2 fans there. Little controls there as well for intensity of the fans. I always have them down low anyway. Got plenty of bays in there. I love it. 10 years. No reason to replace it either. So let's go ahead and install the heatsink, which I think is going to be a pain in the arse. Hopefully I've got enough room clearance for the RAM. And I'll also swap out the RAM actually. In fact, moving the RAM over might actually help into A2 and B2. So let's crack on. Let me apologise for the dust. I haven't bought a new case. That's probably one of the issues with this case is dust. It does hold a lot of dust in here. So first I need to make a little bit of room here. So I'm going to unplug this, the 8-pin connector from the power supply. Not from the power supply, but from the motherboard. Okay. We have better access now to the heatsink. Now, what I want to do is move the RAM along. Now, for all you nerds, it'll be in proper dual memory mode now, won't it? Now I'm a pro, the RAM is in dual memory mode. So let's unplug the fan from the motherboard. Okay. Now I need a screwdriver just to pop these legs off. What am I going to do by hand actually? Yeah, you can do it by hand. Just twist them around. Anti-clockwise. And the same with this one. And it should come loose if you get a bit of a wobble. There we go. That is the dreaded stock cooler that you should never ever use because it will blow up your PC. In the box, you'll get some accessories for AMD or Intel installs. This is an Intel install, so this is the back plate. This needs to go on the back of the motherboard, and as you can see, I've got my motherboard already installed. Luckily, on this case, the back comes off, so we can get access to the back of the motherboard. It is recommended that the motherboard is taken out while doing this though. So you need to get the back plate and also these relevant screws as well that come in the little Intel bag. So you can see the holes there, you just got to put it around the back. Like that. See them coming through the holes now? Then you need to put 4 of these on and screw them tight onto there. Okay, so I've got 3 of them in there, 1, 2 and 3. Putting the last one in there, just so you can see what they look like, look. Those things. Screw the last one in here so you can see that. And then my hand's covering up. So you can see 4 mounts there now. So now we have the mounting brackets to install. And these will sit there like that. So you can just see there's just enough room for that mounting plate on there. It's just touching the heat sinks around there, but that does line up just about right, and then there's plenty of room on this side there. Okay, so the back plate and the mounting brackets are there, they're set up. This is compatible with 1151 socket, but this is the 1200 and this also fits as well. Okay, so the next step is to put this mounting bridge on the heatsink. And here we have the beast. Got to remember to peel that before as well, before we put it on. But yeah, there she is. Just using a bit of dry tissue. Just rub it off. Right, there we go. Some of you might be aware of how much you actually get with this cooler, and it's not very much at all. So I'm going to apply some of this now to the CPU. Here is your vaccination. Well, that's really not much at all, is it? I think that's it. That's not very good, is it? I managed to squeeze a little bit more out of it. Okay, that's gonna have to do. That should be fine, that should be right. That should be good. Okay, so we've got the bridge at the bottom of the heatsink. Just a case of lowering this down now onto the actual mounts. Peel off. Remember, nearly forgot that was close. That should sit over there. Okay, sort of in place there. We have the 2 screws. And we're going to pop that in there. Okay, so I've evenly tightened both screws either side. Don't want to overdo it, but obviously you're going to make sure they are tight and secure. Okay, now in my opinion, this is the hardest bit. I've done these in the past on similar builds. So we have the fan. Obviously you want to situate the fan where the cable comes out in a sort of a convenient place so you can plug it in. So I'm going to aim for the bottom right hand corner there. And then you've got these dreadful things. And they sort of hook on like that. So they're like that. And they're supposed to hook around the heatsink. Get one that side. And one on this side as well. Like that. And now this is where the fun begins. Ideally, yes, it wouldn't be in a PC now. It would be out and a lot easier to get to. And now there are better videos online showing you how to do this. You might be better off going to watch them because it's come out already, look. It's come out already. So I've just took the graphics card out. See if I have a little bit more success in that respect. Oh my days. Bang. That is it. That's on there, that's its lowest point. It will be a pain in the arse to get the RAM out if you need to replace the RAM or upgrade it. It's just resting near that RAM there. So, superb. Just got to plug the power for the fan. Okay, so that's installation complete. It feels very sturdy. The fan is on there, thank goodness. You have to make sure you're using the correct bits of wire as well. I was using the slightly longer part, so use the correct one. It's pretty simple after that. Okay, now I'm happy. So that is installation complete. It went okay in the end. Please let me know in the comments if I did anything wrong. I'm sure I'll hear some of that. But yeah, like I said, sturdy. It's going to be a struggle trying to put any more RAM, especially this side. Yeah, so just to confirm, this is an 1151 for a 1151 socket, but this is the 10th gen socket, it's 1200, and it fits absolutely fine. There's not much clearance in terms of RAM. That's pretty much optimal clearance there. If we want to put any more RAM in, especially on the left hand side, the A slots, then you're going to have to remove the fan. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Any comments, put them down below. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.